I'm making here is a little bag to stop cross-pollination. So I'll show you how to make it, and then we'll pop one over on a plant over on the farm. So I'm going to stitch round all the side. I've got a knot here so it saves the string from disappearing. So you kind of sew all the way around one side, pull your string through. I'm using bright wool. This is what I use to tag the fruits when they've been pollinated, and so we can spot which ones are pure and not crossed. So it doesn't take long to do. And I've got two more sides. You can use, this is organza, but you can use tulle. Anything that kind of pollen can't get through and insects can't get through should be good enough to stop cross-pollination. Never used this material before. I always use tulle, but it'd be interesting to know how well it lasts in this full sun that we've got. Hopefully I can use them next year as well. Anyway, you can see I've got right to the end where the start is. Pull that through. It's like a hairnet or a condom. And then we're going to put a knot in the other side. The only reason I'm putting a knot in there is so the string doesn't pull through and you have to start again with the old sewing kit. So that's it. Okay, now I'll show you how to pop it on the plant. We've got about 208 different varieties of chilies, and I've already started kind of bagging unopened flowers. And as soon as the pods start to form, I'm going to take the bag off and tag with a bit of this bright wool so I can tell which varieties are pure. You can see if you're growing them really close together, all the pollen can whiz around and the insects can kind of go from one plant to another. So if you don't isolate, things will, varieties will cross. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to find a really nice group of unopened flowers. Yeah, I think this is nice. So what I'm going to do, that one's already been pollinated, so I'm just going to take that off because that could have crossed. I'm just going to look for any opened flowers. We don't want those, we only want closed flowers. So that little section there is perfect because all the flowers are about to open. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the hairnet on, condom, isolation bag, whatever you want to call it, and you've got to make sure that there's enough room for the plant to keep on growing because it's going to be on here for a few weeks. So I've got my knots here, so I'm just going to pull quite tight. You don't want insects crawling up. So, and then all I'm going to do then is just going to tie not a knot because you've got to get it back off again, but like just a bow. And that's it, enough room to grow. The pods are covered, they can breathe, the plant can breathe through this material and no pollen can get in and out and cross over, so done. So we shall have, this is called wild Peruvian, so we know we're going to have these seeds for the future.